Ooh, 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 ooh. Ladies, gentlemen, gamers! Welcome back to everyone's favorite series on YouTube. The one where I keep reacting to Genshin even though I hate it and I don't want to anymore. Welcome back, ladies, gentlemen, gamers, Genshin lovers, Genshin haters. It is your host with the absolute most, Chris Allen. I'm here once again betraying what I always say, which is that we're not going to do this anymore. But I lie every time. So we're here. We're here at the stroke of midnight after a long, hard work day. Technically, it's a Saturday now, but after a long, hard work day on Friday, I wanted nothing better to do with my time than to react to Genshin 5.7 Special Program. I'm hoping to dear God we can do this in a very chilled, relaxed, great environment. I'm hoping I don't take this too seriously and yap for like an hour, although I might out of anger. But you know, if you've seen my other videos, you know. If you play Genshin, hopefully you know. But Genshin is not doing so hot. The common assumption that they've pushed back Shinazunaya is basically real. Nodcry is not Shinazunaya. And there's not really much to look forward to. However, I have been seeing other people react to this because at this point, this video has been out for a hot minute. And this is where I've been told, well, I haven't been told, I've seen, because I have no friends, I've seen that this update, people are saying, might be one of the best special program updates that we've received. Now, I'll be straight up honest, I have been spoiled by my chat at Twitch TV/Tecnics channel, where I'm streaming this live. I have been spoiled, and I know one huge thing that is coming this patch. It's artifact loadouts. Yeah, whoopee, yeah! So this is where I will give Genshin their respect. Usually what ends up happening, and I'm as always going to compare Star Rail and Zenless here. Zenless just getting 2.02 and giving us a massive anniversary. That's amazing. But this is where Genshin is giving us something that's not in any of the other two gachas, which is unheard of. Now, usually what Genshin does is they steal from the other two gachas and they make it worse. They don't make it better, they make it worse. This is one of the rare select moments where I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know if artifact loadouts are going to be good, bad. I don't think they can monetize it, so it has to be good in a way. But this is where I'm shocked Genshin's actually doing this. Is it too little too late? For a person like me, yeah, this is... I'm past the point where something like this will appease me. I'll be honest. I'm still planning to quit the game, although I say that, and just like I say every time a program comes out, a special program, I say I'm not going to do the next one, but here I am. But yeah, no, I do plan to hopefully quit the game after I see the story through till the end of at least this arc, because we know it's not going to die after that. So even if they add little artifact loadouts, I'm not that crazy with the game. I got my teams. I'm not fucking crazy enough to have different loadouts on them, although it would be nice and useful a little bit. This really is not for me. This is more for the tryhards or the people who really go crazy on the game. I don't go crazy, and I still have cleared every single Imaginarium Theater max difficulty since its launch, because it's not even hard, and you don't need artifact loadouts. But again, this is a huge, probably one of the hugest quality life updates we've received to date, if it's actually in here and I'm not being gaslit. However, this, like I said, is not enough for me. The main things I always want to see, and I've almost 99% given up on until maybe like a huge special program, like, you know, 6.0 or something, which even then, I've been so conditioned by beatings that I doubt this. Here's what they got to do to get my respect again. Number one, overhaul the fucking movement. Number two, excuse me, and by overhaul the movement, just copy weathering. Just don't make my sprint being used if I'm running without having combat. Number two, don't make the wall climbing feel like shit. That's under movement. That's under number one. Number two, make the weapon banner better. Get rid of the fucking fate point. This is the worst banner in all of its gachas. It sucks. I don't know about all gachas in general, but in all the Hoyo gachas, this weapon banner sucks dick. Number three, resin reserve system. If you're going to have us only able to grind on certain days for certain mats, for characters, for weapons, for whatever, let us have a resin reserve system. Fuck the condensed resin, fuck all this bullshit, and my new band Siskill. Now, this is where I, like many people, was a Genshin Glazer. I didn't know there was light at the end of the rainbow on the other side. Until I played Star Rail, until I played Zenless, I didn't know things could be better. Now, this also goes into the next complaint I have, which I kind of already teased. Don't make us able to grind on only certain days. Make it so we can grind on for any material any day. Every other of their gachas does this. Genshin is just behind the curve. And you know why? Because they're greedy. But now that they're losing more money, they had these stupid little events where they're letting you, for an event, grind anything you want on any day, which is total bullshit because they're testing it out, they're feeling the water. Because what hurts them the most? When their game starts dying, they start sweating, then they start changing. Now, granted, Genshin is always the fucking exception. They always somehow rake in oodles of fucking money without trying really hard at all. And it's bullshit, and I'm upset because the good things aren't really coming that I want. Artifact loadouts is a step in the right direction, but all the other stuff I just mentioned, and there's probably more too, is probably not coming. But let's see. Let's see if we could shit on it no matter what. Let's take a look. Here we go! Oh, and I forgot to say one of the most important things about this entire thing. We're getting fucking SKIRK. We're getting SKIRK, I think, because I saw her in the thumbnail. So, that's one saving grace. That's one of the 2 reasons I still want to play the game. Sorry, one of the 3. First reason, SKIRK. Second reason, Saritsa. Third reason, just to end out the story. Then I'm out. Most likely. Sadly, I think the VA strike is still going on. Oh, and in big news, because I say this all the time on stream, Paimon's VA is stepping down. Now, I could talk for a while on this because I have some probably pretty hot opinions here. But this is where I don't really know Paimon's VA. Obviously, personally, I don't know her at all, right? And I'm not too locked into the drama here. I'm really not. So this is where I think a lot of people hate her, and it's the internet, so I don't know if the hate is actually well placed or not. But this is where I try and separate the art from the artist, and sometimes it's hard, but I truly do believe I really like her voice for Paimon. I think Paimon's voice is really, really nice. I think she fits into the role over time so well. And a lot of people hate her voice. Same with, Tectone. And you could judge the person separately, right? I'm sure she's probably not a saint. I don't know if she's the devil, but a lot of people are seeming to dislike her from what I see in my feed. But she actually stepped down, which could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, depending on how you look at it. If you hate Paimon, whoopee, good for you. We might get a new VA. Here's the sad part, though. Paimon is basically the Traveler's voice. If she's not voice acted in English, we are either fucked or we're saved, and I'll tell you why, right? This is where what ends up happening is either A, some person, who knows, okay, there's so many scenarios here. A, they get a person immediately. B, they don't. If they don't get a person immediately, we're fucked. We're going to have this entire campaign, half of it be silent because Paimon's the one talking the most. So if Paimon isn't voiced immediately, we're fucked. If she is voiced immediately, then the question becomes, what are they going to do for the 5 years of voice lines they have to replace? They can either A, leave it as is, and then just get a voice actress that sounds similar, so they try and have a seamless transition with all the new voice lines going forward, or B, which I hope, either A or B is fine here, just give us voice lines, right? B, they voice all the stuff immediately, and then they go back and retroactively slowly replace all the voice lines, which God help whoever has to do that. God fucking help them. But the Doomsday scenario, which is very likely considering everything Genshin has been dealing with the events, with the story and stuff, we're probably not going to get voice acted for Paimon for a little bit. At, I think, best. And I think that's being realistic. But we got to see. A lot of stuff, a lot of news, some crazy, some not. Let's take a look. Let's hope SKIRK is good. And this is where I have to mention this now. Wuthering Waves is cooking Genshin. I'll just be honest. I played Wuthering Waves 1.0, the worst version of it. And I already thought it was decent. I didn't like the story at all. I thought it was like kind of lackluster, and I thought the voice acting was really bad. But games improve over time. I think Wuthering definitely did, and the new character in Wuthering not only is putting Star Rail's collab to shame, it's, from what I heard, killing SKIRK. Like, she's in the grave, comparing her to Kartithia, which is the new Wuthering character, which I think I reacted to, but I don't know if I made a YouTube video about it. But either way, Genshin is really not looking good, and I feel like finally they're giving us some of the stuff we want, and it's the same method that Overwatch does. Well, not really Destiny, but Overwatch does. Overwatch sprinkles you with some, what is it called? Literally sprinkles, while most of the time they give you shit. So if they give you like 5 sprinkles, you're happy because it's not shit, even though it's not even good food. It's not food at all. But at least it's not shit. So they're kind of, in a way, conditioning us, if that makes sense, I think. And Genshin players are just delusional. So, without further ado, let's see what the fuck is in here. Obviously, it's going to be in Japanese, so cool. Oh? Oh no, the Outsiders! So is Lumine the evil one here? I wish they would give them different outfits. Oh, so we're getting deep into the good lore here. Whose voice is this? Wait, didn't we already have the war in Outland that was kind of suck-ass? Wait, spaceship? What? Wait, what? Oh, I'm not gonna lie, this music's going crazy. Oh! Oh! Oh my god, there's Skirk. Oh. Ooh, is that a little ghosty? Oh, that's so cute. Who are they talking about? Bro, we're still not done with Natlin. I hate this. Oh my god, her sword is so cool. Nothing crazy yet though. Oh, wait, we have to go back. Hold on. So is she a new element? She's the Void Star. That is such a hot title. The stars fade to black. Oh, we've been waiting for this for so long. But sadly, I think she's gonna be mid. It's look okay. It kind of really reminds me of Impact Third. It reminds me of Alicia a little bit. Okay, not bad. I feel like I've been too spoiled by their games. Oh boy, here's the fucking cat boy. So what is he, the 4-star? Or wait, let me check again. Ode and Oblation. Yeah, he's a 4-star. Who the fuck cares? Related to Venti, that's already a negative. Oh yeah, look at those sick animations. Whoa. He says Animal Art Company, he's like Hydro. What is that stupid thing there's? Oh, see, this looks cool. I wonder if this is how we're gonna get Capitania. The Foul? Sertologi? That name sounds so ass. Oh shit, they're bringing Dainsleif back. Those are his people. No! Okay, so Aether is the good one here. Oh god! Is that the Bubby? Oh, never mind. I thought that was the Bubby's horn. The Narwhal. Oh, it was the Narwhal's horn. Oh, shit. Oh my. Wait, so Lumina actually wants to reunite with us? Ooh, Skirk looks cool, but not crazy. Dude, I feel like... the story is looking nice. This art looks crazy, by the way, but man... Dude, Skirk looks so fucking hot. Bro, it's just Jigglypuff, bro! Master Skirk 0618. Wait, so is that when she comes out? On the 18th? Oh, shit. But yeah, I mean... I don't know if it's because I'm jaded. I don't know if it's because I'm too old now. My birthday was literally a week ago. I'm 27 years old now. I'm an old man. I've been playing Genshin for fucking 5 years. Jesus Christ. This is where, like, it really wasn't all that. Like, it really wasn't crazy. Now, granted, maybe I'm just too old, right? But this didn't get my jimmies in a pinch, if you know what I mean. I wonder when I reach Unk status. It looks cool though. This is where I'm assuming at some point in the future we're gonna get a new element like Void or Light or something, or we're gonna go to, you know, the Abyss or to Celestia as a future continent, whatever the fuck you call it, future area. Ooh, this music is nice. All right, let's see. Japanese.
Hello, travelers.
Wait,
Welcome
English?
to the Genshin Impact version 5.7
Dahlia?
special program. I am Aileen Mythen, the voice of Dahlia.
Bro, I have to say it every time. I hate the way they do the special program. They break the fourth wall. They're like, oh yeah, we're the real life voice actors and we're gonna describe shit. It's so ass. Do it like Star L. Make this own like little make believe story with Albert and shit. Like, oh my god, man, they just do everything wrong. Which is crazy because I actually don't think Zenless is that good either, but at least it's not as bad as this. It's this, Zenless, and then the top one is Star L.
And hosting with me today, we have...
Hey everyone, I'm Kat Pratano, rhymes with
Kat
Capitano,
Pratano?
the voice of Child's Master, Skirk.
And I'm Katiana Sarkisian,
You know what's
the
so
voice
sad?
of the Pyro Archon herself, Malika.
Dude, she actually sounds like Malika normally. That's actually crazy. Dude, they're even rubbing it in that we're not getting Capitano as a character, or at the very least not anytime soon. That's fucked up. That's sad.
Yeah, well, after seeing that trailer, this version seems absolutely stacked.
It's
We're getting the
aight.
next
Not really.
installment of the Twins quest in this version. Whoop.
Listen, if there's any... Almost choked on a pickle, my apologies. If there's ever any story I do like, it is the main overarching story. I also love Skirk's face there.
And let's not forget, Skirk is finally here, you guys.
Finally, and
I
she's
cannot
mid,
wait to
and
see
she's
how all
mid.
these stories unfold.
So what is the other like options? If someone is not mid, are they peak? I guess they could be peak. So it's mid, peak, and then what's like shit? I don't think it's low. I don't think you would call someone low.
Her
I don't know.
first appearance left quite the impression,
She
didn't
yeeted
it?
child.
So mysterious.
Dude, that
Yeah,
little
I
glass
mean,
reminds me of
I'm
I'll
pretty
hate
sure that
them.
interaction left us all with far more questions
lower
than
this a bit.
answers.
Yeah, I mean, she did give us a few clues about herself, though.
She
Remember?
teased a lot
In the
so long
primordial sea
ago.
at the end of the Fontaine Archon quest.
She
Right.
yeeted child,
Something
bro.
about the remains of a descender, the foul, the visionary.
The
I feel
foul.
like I
The
still
visionary
don't
is
know
cool.
what
The
any of
foul
it
sounds
means.
disgusting.
I mean, that's fair. So far, all we know about her past is that she trained under the foul.
Bro, look at her legs. Sertology sounds so
Sertology
ass.
isn't just some ordinary mentor.
He's
Oh,
evil.
definitely not. Dainsleif revealed that Sertology is one of the 5 sinners of Conria,
Whoa.
and someone who possesses all-encompassing power. Imagine training under
Wow.
someone like that. No walk in the park.
Yo,
let me
look at
tell
her
ya.
Well,
legs,
maybe that
yo.
explains
That
how
is so
aloof
cool.
and indifferent Skirk seems to be. Seriously though, her demeanor is stone cold in a way that's almost otherworldly or something.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
kinda cold
British?
as
What
ice,
is that?
right?
Scottish,
Right?
British? What is that
Right,
accent?
The important thing is,
Dude, the
this
subtitles are
time
blocking
we
the
should
chibis,
be able to
man.
get some answers, right?
Yo, look
I
at her
hope so.
butt.
Yes, please.
Did they
I am
change her
dying to
outfit?
learn more about her past.
Okay,
Crystalina.
then be sure to check out her story quest where the Traveler and Skirk's paths will
Hope I don't have
cross
to waste my
once
whole
again.
load for her,
Travelers
man.
will have the chance to uncover new clues about her past and the world of Teyvat as a whole, so don't miss out.
Listen, this is where the Lord's probably gonna
Leela
go
is where we
crazy.
run into Skirk this time.
Wait,
Mhm.
what? They're
It's
spoiling?
kind of weird seeing her out and about like this, isn't it? In such a normal
She stands out
location.
so much.
Right?
Wait, hold on a second.
That's cool.
Is Skirk playing an instrument?
Ooh,
I mean, in
dude,
my
her
mind,
legs are
she's
so
like
hot.
This, ice queen, but here she actually looks emotional.
She really
I mean,
doesn't.
there's almost a sadness there.
Nah, she's brooding.
It
She's
seems like
Batman.
that instrument means a lot
This
to her.
area looks so
you
cool.
don't even know.
Oh my
It sure
god.
does. As for why she chooses to play it alone in a
What is
place
that thing in
like
our fucking
this,
ear? Is that the
well,
Akasha?
That's something travelers can uncover for themselves.
What if she's soothing the abyss?
What I can
Ooh.
reveal is,
Dude, she's
after
so hot.
encountering
Oh
a
my god,
mysterious
I love
power
her.
in this quest,
Even though
the
she's mid, I
traveler
still like
starts
her.
having strange nightmares, and it
Oh?
seems like Skirk is the only one who
She's
can help.
training
Which
us?
means
Dude, I feel
the
like we're
only
gonna
way to
get
resolve the
Void.
situation is for the two
Dude,
to
her
work
sword looks
together.
kinda
Okay,
like
Slay.
cool.
So we're teaming up with Skirk, huh?
Did she
Okay,
just
but,
say
am I the
slay?
only one who's a
Oh
little
lord.
intimidated?
I feel like such an old man.
Intimidated by Skirk?
Just a little.
She's only a mysterious sword master with insane fighting skills and
And
an
yeets
unbreakable
child.
stone cold exterior.
So there's
Seriously,
definitely a
though,
new
with their
weekly,
ability
I
to
think, with
wield
that
various elements
Ascension
and their
thing.
abyssal purification powers, I
Oh no,
think
that's a
travelers
bonus
can hold
reward.
their
That's a
own.
new
Yeah, it'll
world
be
boss
fine,
then.
No problem.
Yeah.
Not weekly, but world.
Yeah.
Okay, well, now I'm curious how she got that strong. I mean, okay,
trained
she
under
reined
Sir
in her
Delogi.
master's pet,
Are you
the
dumb?
all-devouring narwhal, like
Yeah.
it was nothing.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've only seen a fraction of what
Bro,
she
she
can
has
do.
True,
some
and just
mean
like the
boob.
truth about her past,
She's
that's
so
a
hot.
question travelers will need to answer for themselves
So
in
fucking
game.
hot.
So
I just
get ready to
keep
play.
staring at her.
But considering
Man,
the
why
Skirk and
can't
the
they go
Traveler will need
hard
to
on
fight
her,
side by
man?
side,
I feel like
let's
stuff
take
in
a
Genshin is
closer
just
look at
too,
what she
like,
can do in
dated. It can never be hard
combat.
now. Unless they actually try. Her artifact set spoils her kid a little bit. That shit is so complicated and so weird. Oh boy, look, the wolves. Oh yeah, we killed these so many times.
I'll only demonstrate this once.
Oh, she's mean. Okay, damn, she has like a staff. Okay, so she dual wields. That's pretty hot. She's gonna be like the mono cryo or like cryo hydro team with the Scofier. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, this is for the fucking narwhal. That's the narwhal music. Honestly, that was
As a Tyrant's
whatever.
master and someone capable of training in the abyss,
Why did she
Skirk's
train
combat skills are
Child?
truly something special.
Wait,
But
let me read
first-
this shit. So, tap her... Let me take this shit off. Tap her skill, tend to the 7-phase flash state, and consume Serpent's subtlety. Subtlety. There we go.
It's worth pointing out, Skirk doesn't use a vision. Her
Oh?
powers come from the abyss, but in the interest of
Damn.
blending in, she
So it's just
camouflages
cryo.
it to appear cryo-like in nature.
Wow.
And in
So
addition,
she
Skirk's
really
attacks
shouldn't
do
be
not rely on
cryo.
elemental energy. She
What?
uses a special kind of energy known as serpent subtlety.
She's a
instead.
snake?
And when you tap her elemental skill, Skirk gains
So she has
a
a bar
certain
almost
amount
like she's
of
from
energy and
Natlan.
enters
I
a
do love
special
that she
combat
dual wields.
state,
That is hot.
signaled by her change in outfit, which
Dude, she's
is
like
very
breaking the
cute, might
glass
add.
of the
While in
world.
this state, Skirk's normal, charged, and plunging attacks deal cryo damage.
Even though it's
that
not really
can't be
cryo, that's
overridden.
bullshit. They
This
should just
state
introduce
also
Void
increases
Man.
her resistance to interruption and attack AoE.
Dude, we had to get Nouvelette C1 to get that, and they're just giving it to her because power creep. Ooh, look, she's paired with the Scofier.
And when cryo-related
She's probably gonna be
reactions
paired
are
with Farina
triggered,
too.
multiple void rifts will appear on the field.
Oh?
Skirk can use her charged attack or her special
What?
elemental burst to absorb the void rifts.
Okay.
And after unleashing
that
a
do?
special elemental burst, her normal attack's damage will be increased based on the number of rifts absorbed.
Aw, heck
Okay.
yeah. So it's kind of like the more she fights, the stronger she gets.
It doesn't look
Yeah, pretty
crazy.
much.
It looks
Plus,
alright, but
holding
no,
her
you need
elemental skill is
Kokomi and
another
Kea.
option. When
Ew.
there are void rifts on the field, holding her elemental skill will allow Skirk to absorb them and gives her the ability to quickly maneuver around the battle.
Wait, I thought I saw this too. I didn't want to say it, but she looks like a mermaid. And she grows like a little mermaid tail too. So she has some, obviously I don't know if it's gonna be as bad as Nalan, but she has some move speed or movement creep.
Field. Once she has enough energy,
So let me read this shit. Skirk can use her charge attack or her elemental burst that doesn't consume Serpent's subtlety to absorb the void rift. So she's kind of like Verisa, I guess, in that sense, where she has like a pseudo burst. After unleashing a special elemental burst, her normal attack damage will be increased based on the number of rifts absorbed.
she can
So you want
unleash an
reactions.
elemental burst to deal
See, that
consecutive
looks cool.
slashes of
Not crazy,
AoE
but
damage.
alright. It looks
I
okay.
see. So she's a unit you can keep on the field for
Dude,
a
it
long
looks like she's breaking reality. That I do like. I just wish they went harder with it. I feel like she's almost good enough.
time. Or take out when you need a sudden burst of damage.
Dude, she's like a
Mhm.
fucking
Pairing her
mermaid.
with hydro and cryo characters also further enhances her abilities. And
Bruh,
if your team
she's
is
literally a
comprised
Scofia's
entirely of
best.
hydro
I
and
mean, we
cryo
all knew this.
characters, your party members' elemental
So can you only
skill
have
level will
3
be increased by
rifts?
1.
Huh.
Whoa, so she like enhances her party members' skills too.
Oh, so she
Once a
enhances
mentor,
everyone.
always a
Oh, so you
mentor,
can
I
use it with
guess.
Child.
It sounds like Tartaglia had a great teacher.
Oh, he sure did.
Ooh.
And I love the look of her camouflaged abyssal powers.
I
Right.
love
Special
it
effects
too.
are incredible.
Right?
I
And
wish
when
we
she
had
enters
fucking,
her special combat state, her
Void
outfit
Element.
changes too. Okay, slay. It looks
Slay,
a little more suited for battle,
slay.
don't you think?
Oh yeah. So it seems like travelers can approach combat in 2 ways then.
Oh, can
They can
we?
use her special combat state to dish out damage with cryo-infused attacks.
So she's
and
better
hide this
Ayaka.
damage by absorbing void rifts with her special elemental burst.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Or,
better
after
Ayaka, bro.
other Hydra and
Ayaka, rest in
Cryo party
peace. You had your
members
2
have
seconds of
generated
time with the
void rifts, you can
Scofier.
take to the field to quickly absorb them and build up energy to unleash powerful slashes with her normal elemental burst.
Yeah, both seem really, really useful. And since Cryo and Hydro characters enhance Skirk's
For
skills, there are tons of team comp possibilities
Yeah,
here.
because fucking
Oh,
Hydro's
definitely.
spammed up the ass.
Speaking of, what about Dahlia?
Oh,
He's
what
a Hydro
about
character,
him?
right? Sounds like he could be a good fit for Skirk.
Nah,
I
he
think
likes
you're onto
Barbados.
something here. We got to know him a bit during the Mondstadt interlude.
Yeah, he
so
did nothing.
refined, but also kind of mischievous at the same time.
This
One
character
thing
to me
we haven't
sucks.
seen though is what he can do in combat. Want to give us the scoop, Aileen?
You got it. You are in for a treat.
Let's go.
Oh boy. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I kind of like that. Is this in fucking Japanese too? Probably.
This should be fun. Hey,
Are you fucking kidding me? This is in English? What the fuck? Yeah, if you want your femboy religious, like, twink here you go.
Okay, so Dahlia is a Hydro Sword user and support character who
What a
can use his
surprise,
elemental
another
burst
Hydro
to
support.
provide a Hydro shield for his teammates.
That's his
It's like the
burst?
shield appears in response to
It's
his
like
prayer.
Barbara.
Yes, and for a certain period of time, after unleashing his elemental burst, Dahlia can gain stacks of benison by hitting enemies with normal attacks.
So
or
he has to be
triggering
on
freeze
field?
reactions. So when his shield breaks, Dahlia can consume
So
his
he's a
stacks
shielder.
of venison to summon it again, allowing him to continuously protect his party members and to increase their resistance to interruption.
Heck yeah.
And
Heck
after
yeah.
unlocking a specific
She got
talent,
mad excited for
Dahlia
that.
can
Heck
also
yeah.
boost the attack speed of the
Oh.
on-field character,
Oh.
allowing them dish out.
So now there's actually a potential team comp. You could use Mika and Dahlia and just like go sicko mode with the attack speed. There's not many things in Genshin that buff attack speed, Mika obviously being one of them. Now Dahlia being another one. And I think Jean C4 maybe does it? I forgot which constellation level, but Jean does it too. But there's really not much.
Damage even faster.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
So he can help us attack without interruption and increase our
I
attack
didn't even
speed.
notice that it's that
Sounds
much
like an
faster.
intel.
And with his elemental skill, Dahlia summons Sacramental Shower and places it in a designated location.
What the
His
fuck
summon
is
has different
that?
effects depending on who
What
comes into
was
contact with
that?
it. So, for example, if it's an enemy, Sacramental Shower will explode, dealing AoE Hydro
I feel like
damage to
no one
surrounding
is going to
enemies.
use this
But if a nearby party member comes into contact with it,
for the movement
Sacramental
one.
Shower will propel them high into the air, allowing them to evade
It almost
enemy
reminds me
attacks
of
while gaining
Albedo, or
an
not Albedo.
aerial
Yeah, no,
advantage.
Albedo, yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
So he's like really reliable in combat, even though he seems kind
Wait,
of.
you could do that to the
mischievous the rest
NPCs?
of the
No,
What?
really.
This
Yes,
is so
he definitely
dumb.
does. He has his little mischievous thing going on. I still remember all his teasing
hate
towards
him.
Venti during the Mondstadt interlude.
Oh.
But at the same time, he's also supposed to be the one who communicates
Yeah,
with
and
the
we've
will of
only met him
Barbados,
now.
right?
We've
I'm not
only met
sure
him
what
now.
To make of their dynamic.
Stupid.
Well, I guess first and foremost, he's Venti's friend, right? But even though he likes to tease, he's serious about his position as the Herald of Barbados.
Mm.
Oh, one
Is
more
he
thing about
giving
his
or getting
abilities.
back
When
shots?
Dahlia is in your party, the movement speed of your party members is increased during the day.
Oh.
Oh
All
boy.
the better to
Movement creep.
Spread the word of Barbados. Praise Barbados, right? Is that how that works?
This is so ass.
Well, anyway, it's obvious he
The
really
burst is
cares
the
about
only good
people
part
of
about him.
Mondstadt.
Yeah.
Exactly, he definitely does. Besides, his mischievous
Damn, this
nature
fucking pork I
keeps
made is
things
really
a little
good.
bit interesting.
More
don't you
interesting
think?
than
It's one
Dahlia.
of my favorite things about
Mm.
him.
Aww.
Aw.
Well, now that we've introduced our 2 new characters for version 5.7, we should probably
Yeah,
let
have
travelers
fun, you're
know
not gonna get
when
another
they
one
can
for a
add them to their
while.
Parties.
Can do. Let's jump right into the event wishes. In the
Let's see who I'm
first half of
skipping.
version 5.7, we'll
Wow. They're fucked up. They're fucked up. They're putting Shenhe. Shenhe never gets reruns. And they're putting her with Skirk. I mean, granted, they're pairing someone who works well with someone else, but man, they really want to drain your fucking wallet. That's fucked.
We'll have event wishes for Skirk and Shenhe.
That is
Dahlia will
messed
also
up.
enjoy a drop rate boost on the first half banners.
Ooh.
Plus, the new 5-star sword.
That is hot. That is
Azure
hot.
Light, will be featured
I
on
want
the
that.
weapon
That is hot.
banner.
Yes! And in the
Fuck the weapon. Mawika!
second half of version
Damn, she's actually getting rerun faster than I thought.
5.7 will
Where's
have returning event
Silali?
wishes from Malwika and Emily.
Yippee!
Emily is so
fire.
useless, don't
Alright,
get her.
that's it
She's
for the event
ass.
wishes.
I got her, I
Let's talk
regret
about
it.
the story content travelers
Never
can look
use
forward
her.
to in the new version.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, ooh.
This is the big one.
This actually is. Let's see.
Okay, let's set the scene.
Oh shit.
During their
My
travels,
cock is
the
out.
traveler comes across evidence that seems to suggest their sibling was in Natland.
Oh, wait up. I see.
No
things.
way.
As we all know, that means things are about to get complicated.
These things are gonna get
Very
progressed in the
true.
story.
I love Dainsleif. From this image, it looks like the sky has been slashed in two, and there's some kind of
Ooh, Skirk
rift
does that.
connects to the abyss. And the traveler and their sibling are in different spaces.
Look,
but they
Aether
can
feels
still
it. He
sense
feels
each
the
other's
goon
presence.
energy.
Yes, I feel like the tension is palpable.
I feel like this is
and that
shit.
makes sense. I mean, there was definitely some tension when we saw our sibling during the bedtime story quest.
I'm not gonna lie, the bedtime story quest was actually pretty good. I actually really like that story quest.
Oh, yeah.
Although we
That was a
don't
pretty good
know
one.
what our sibling has been
It was
up
kind
to
of
since
sad.
then. Kari Bear did tell us that the Loom of Fate has been completed.
I love Kari Bear.
Of course, we still don't know how powerful it is.
I feel like most
Or
people
what's
forgot
needed to
what the fuck that
activate it.
even is.
Well, call
I
me
forgot what that really
crazy,
is.
But I feel like we're gonna find out soon.
Maybe.
It seems
By
like
its name,
all
I'm
parties
assuming
are
it could
converging
redo
in
Fate.
one place, Natland.
Not the other
So
gacha game.
maybe that's where we can get some answers.
And I
The
know
fact that
one
we're
thing
still in Natlan
travelers
is
will
so
encounter in
stupid.
Natlan, a young woman dressed in peculiar clothing, hiding out in a cave.
I'm calling it right now. What if this is secretly Lumine?
It's not just her clothing that's special.
Probably
though.
not, though.
Look at her eyes.
Oh.
Wait, is she?
The plot, it thickens.
Oh.
Well, if the Abyss Order is out in full force in Natlan, it must
Wow,
mean
she
there's
has
been a
slightly
new
specialized for an
development in our
NPC.
siblings' grand
Whoa.
plan.
Yup, and the Pyro Archon
Oh, look,
and
it's
our other
Yan-san.
friends from Natlan are on high alert. But the people of Natlan want to
Dude, Natlan just doesn't get a
itself.
rest.
There's no universe where the Abyss Order gets to run wild in Natlan unchecked.
Dude,
Well,
the
if an
VA for
altercation with the
fucking
Abyss Order
Mavuka
is
just
in the
sounds
cards,
so
I know
accurate.
who's gonna be on the front lines. Twilight Sword himself, of course.
This is so cringe.
I mean,
I
I
hate
can
this.
see it now. Dainsleif going all one-man army and rushing straight into action.
We
Dainsleif
actually
looks like the
get to
Phantom
see
of the
this
fucking
time
opera.
Because,
Wait,
our
what
friend
the?
Dainsleif is going to help us defeat their ranks in a manner we've never
Wait,
seen
he just
before.
came out and like
Okay.
tapped them.
This
That's
is
it.
not
What?
a drill, everyone. We finally get to see him in action.
This is the most like. This is the most overhyped bullshit I've seen. He comes out, lifts his hand, farts on them, and then leaves. Whoa, look at his action!
As the Traveler
What?
and Dainsleif venture deep into Abyss Order
is so
territory, we'll get to
ass.
see his special abilities firsthand.
Whoa, his
Sounds
fart!
like there's gonna be a lot
This
of
is so
options between us
dumb.
and finding out the deal with our sibling.
Mm-hmm.
But we
I'm just
faced
getting
the
so
Abyss
upset
Order
with Genshin, man.
before.
I hate
We can
this.
do this. I have no doubt travelers will come out on top.
We always
I
do.
guess, but the other
Even though
question
sometimes we
is,
need help.
Can we stop whatever our sibling is planning?
500
What are
years
their
ahead
true
of us.
goals? What does their plan mean for Teyvat? This quest might hold some very important answers.
I am so
Ooh.
excited. I feel like this could be the start of a whole new phase in the quest.
Yeah,
to
that we're gonna
find
see
our
and then
sibling.
leave for another year or two.
Seems like it's not as simple
We're not gonna
as
come back
just
to this for another
finding
year,
them
bro.
anymore.
Watch.
There's a lot more at
This is so
stake.
Oh,
stupid.
for sure. So this is definitely one to look forward to.
Yippee.
All right. I think this is a good place to stop and take our first break.
Didn't we already have
I
our
need a
first
sec
break?
to
We had our
digest all
redeem
that
code.
information.
Ooh, sounds good. Take a look at the second redemption code,
Hey,
travelers.
but I thought it was the
We'll
first
see
break.
you
What
On
happened?
the other side.
See ya.
You can have the first break halfway through. See, this is where Star Rail and Zenless would play like a little ad here that's like funny and cool. The art does go hard though, but yeah, so far, I mean, I'm really not impressed. Biggest thing I always look forward to is the system updates. Let's see the quality of life system updates. Skip ahead. So far, it's whatever. I mean, they're gonna introduce some cool stuff. Probably the story will heat up slightly, but again, it's just always what I say. It's nothing crazy. Why am I even here, man? Oh boy, the
All
events.
right, welcome back, travelers.
Oh, look, we
Now
can
that
get
we've
Sethos,
introduced the new
my
characters and
favorite.
quests,
I
it's
hate
time
him.
to jump into the version 5.7
Fucking
events.
ass, Sethos.
Let's go!
Oh,
First up on the
slay,
docket is an event
slay.
that takes us back to Sumeru, where the Academia has developed a simulated adventure
Is it with
game.
the fucking mushrooms
Travelers will
again?
need to select various companion pieces to form teams and enhance their skills as they face off against various opponents in a
I just can't believe this shit. You know, it's really dawning on me now. I'm a 27-year-old man, and I'm sitting here watching this, and I do still like some of it, right? But it's like, man, this shit really is not geared towards me. It's geared towards, like, even though I'm still a loser, it's geared towards, like, younger, more gullible losers. And it's like, man, what the fuck am I fucking here for? I question this, but I'm still stuck here, man. It's like I'm fucking stuck in glue.
board game
Like,
style
what is
environment.
this,
Yeah,
bruh?
it's kind of like a choose your own adventure. You can go the
Oh, I used to
rainforest
read a book
route
like that in
or
middle
the desert
school.
route. Each path has its own story and level of difficulty.
Whoa.
And at the end of each adventure, travelers will face formidable opponents that require a certain level
I hope
of
I don't have to
strength
read this
defeat.
shit. Oh, what
so
the fuck?
How
Is
do
this
we make sure we're ready?
is this TFT?
Well, travelers can enhance the strength of their pieces in several
Bro,
ways. Besides enhancing
they're
the
making an
pieces
auto
themselves,
battler.
travelers might notice that the
I actually like this, by the way. I love when gacha games copy other games. I actually think it's great.
pieces
As long as they do it right. Zenless does it perfect. Stargirl does it really good too. Genshin, as always, it leaves some to be desired.
are divided into species.
Mm.
Go to battle with a lot of pieces of the same species, and you can trigger unique species
Oh, have a
features.
set.
The
Wow,
higher
so
the
if you
feature
play
level,
TFT,
the
you're
stronger
good.
your pieces become.
Bruh.
Yeah, I'm thinking
It's
an all-Sorian
PvE
team could be cool.
TFT.
Oh, and it looks like you can also assign equipment to your pieces to
Oh
make them
my
stronger.
Yeah, that's right.
god.
And random events and encounters will occur during the adventure, which travelers
It's
can
like
resolve to
roguelike
earn helpful
TFT.
rewards.
What? I actually kind of like this. I'm not
extra
gonna
adventure
lie.
points, which travelers can use in the shop to
Wait,
purchase
this might
pieces
actually
to
be kinda
improve their
cool.
lineup.
Team
Travelers can
Deshred?
also open chests to get all kinds of useful equipment. Plus, defeating formidable opponents along the route will allow you to unlock secret techniques that can help increase the strength of your entire team.
Ooh.
Dude, they
Of course,
finally
Zergan
got to
encounters
auto
can
battlers,
also
bro. This is
derail your
crazy.
plans.
Oh, yeah.
So there are also situations where it all comes down to luck.
Yeah, so I
roguelike?
think travelers will have a lot of fun dealing with the unexpected
I'm
in this
honestly
event.
kind of excited for this. I'm not
It's a
gonna
real
lie.
test of
I came in
tactical
thinking
thinking.
it's shit, but I'm
Plus, there's
excited.
more to this event than just the battle stages.
Why?
Travelers can also participate in
What the
research
fuck?
stages that involve guiding Paimon to harvest fruit.
Guiding
Complete these stages to increase your
Paimon.
speculation level
Wait, I
and
want to see her
unlock
get it.
additional buffs for your
Wait,
team.
let me see this shit.
So we actually get to put Paimon to work.
Bro, we're
Finally.
actually
Yup,
making her
and
work.
Of course, completing this event will reward travelers with all sorts of goodies, including primo gems and the chance to invite Sethos to their parties.
Oh,
Yippee.
Nice.
All right. In this next event, an old friend and genius inventor from Fontaine is back
Oh,
and better
joy.
than ever with a new and improved turret.
Let me guess, he needs us to
Who the
clear out
fuck is
monsters
this
in an
guy?
abandoned ruin again.
Yeah, that's right. But
Any?
this time, travelers will face
Sheeny?
more formidable enemies
China?
than just slimes.
Whoa, that Somatril can give shields to its allies.
Oh, I remember this one.
Yeah, but
Okay.
don't worry. With
Damn,
this
it's been a
new
hot
improved
minute
turret,
from this
we
one.
can use several new kinds of cannonballs to help clear out our opponents.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
For
shit.
example, grape shots split into smaller bullets when fired are good for taking out multiple enemies at once. And directed piercing shots can be used to take down shields or target
They
enemies
fucking
hiding
missed.
in the corner.
Oh.
Sounds like the type of event where you
IGN
can really
reviewers.
just let loose and relieve some stress.
Oh, definitely. But strategic ammunition choices will help you clear out the battlefield even faster.
Bro, they're not
So
even
far,
clearing
we've
it
introduced
properly. They're
events you have to tackle
missing.
solo, but this next event gives travelers the chance to work as a team. In
Whoa.
reminiscent regimen Frenzy, travelers will get to team up with other players to tackle
Oh,
challenges
boy,
made
more
up of
multiplayer.
3 stages, each with unique
Most of the time-
objectives.
Like, again, man, I'm a 27-year-old fucking loser at this point. I'm out here, I'm playing this shit multiplayer, because I'm playing the current event now, which is multiplayer. I'm getting first every game, and it's not even hard. It's like, bro, I'm fighting kids. What the fuck?
Ooh,
How do I
it'll
look at
be
myself
cool
in the
seeing what
mirror?
characters everyone chooses. Could make for
Fuck.
some interesting team
I'm an onk.
comps.
Well, there's a theme associated with each challenge, so your best bet is to
Was
choose
that
characters
C6 Shenhe?
whose skills are
What?
suited to the objective.
They
But
had
of course,
C6,
every
shut
character
up.
has their strength.
Mm-hmm.
Each stage also has
Okay, so
smaller
this is just to
objectives
like
that require
glaze
teams
combat
to work
people.
together
Cool.
and combine their skills. Completing these submissions
It's like
can
a
grant
battle
buffs to your
royale. There's
own
the storm.
entire team.
Nice.
And in addition, at the beginning of
Skirk
each
Sold looks
challenge,
cool,
your
but
team
man,
will be
with what
assigned
the
random
competition is in the other
regiments to
gotchas,
complete.
it's just so
Once you make
shit.
it through the final stage, your team will receive additional frenzy stars based on your regimen completion status.
Yay.
Yep, and remember, regiments benefit the entire
Malika
team.
looks
It
more
doesn't matter
ridiculous
who
than
completes
her,
them.
bruh.
Okay,
Look at that
so-
shit.
Not saying I need to do this or anything, but in theory, you could kind of coast to the finish line if you needed to.
They could get carried by me.
You could,
Okay.
in theory. But I think all travelers have something to contribute.
Yeah, and at the end of the
Yeah,
day, it's about
yeah.
how you work
I get to carry those
together.
fucking
That's the
idiot
joy
people
of
that know how to
co-op.
build.
I feel
Whoopee.
like co-op is its own kind of motivation too. No one wants to let
27-year-old,
the
by
team
the
down.
way.
For sure.
God, what am
And
I
this time,
doing?
teamwork is more important than ever. Because in this iteration of the event, dire difficulty is even more challenging.
It's even more
that
dire.
means whether it comes
Wow.
to character selection or combat strategy,
Look at the fucking
coordination is
JoJo's
more
character
important than
dire.
ever.
Mm-hmm. Good luck,
think he's from part
travelers.
one.
Should be a fun one.
Honestly, these
All
events don't
right,
look terrible.
Now I'm very excited to announce
Wait,
a new
what?
permanent event
Wait.
called Stygian
Huh?
Onslaught.
Ooh.
Huh?
In this
Late game?
event,
Late game?
travelers will be able to farm artifacts more freely and efficiently, as
Oh?
well as obtain artifact customization items for free.
For
There's no way
free.
it's gonna be this
free.
good. Wait a minute. This is a little
new
crazy
permanent
sounding,
event.
though.
Okay, we need details now.
Yes,
All
we
right.
do. Wait a
Each
minute.
update will feature a challenge that is split into 3 phases.
Okay.
Each featuring unique mechanics with 5 difficulty levels to choose from.
All right.
Participation in the event will reward travelers with primo gems,
Okay.
artifacts,
Okay.
and valuable items for targeted artifact enhancement.
Oh.
Okay, so you said we'll be able to farm
Okay, I like the theme of it so far, but there has to be a catch. There's no way it's gonna be as good as we think it is. It's Genshin.
artifacts more freely?
Okay, yeah, how?
What does that mean exactly?
It means the artifact drops
Can we mix and match them?
aren't set in stone, and you
Oh?
can switch where they come from.
What?
For the first 10 days after the event begins, the leyline disturbance will be in outbreak state. During this period,
Okay.
travelers
Yeah, they killed this shit in like... Okay, so I think this actually takes longer than normal artifact farming, so they better give you more.
who clear any stage at level 3 difficulty or higher can expend any kind of resin to
Oh. So, okay. So they're not giving us resin reserve, but they're letting us just use all our resin in one go.
obtain
And against any artifact we want. So we don't even have to go to the domains anymore. Wait, actually...
artifacts from the leyline
Hold up.
blossom at the end of the stage.
Wait. Use 20, use 1 condensed. Okay, wait, so far... Okay, so far it's nothing crazy.
And before the
Interesting.
stage begins,
It looks like they updated the icons too a little bit for the resin at least.
travelers will get to choose which domain of blessing they want the artifact drops to come from.
Okay.
So travelers can also tackle the stages in co-op, right? So you can still
Okay.
farm with friends.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And you'll be rewarded with additional artifacts every time you consume a certain amount of resin.
Also, it's extra. Man, whatever.
Okay, the amount of hours
Never mind, I was wrong.
I'm about to pour into this thing. Lock me in.
This is for the Giga Grinders. I mean, honestly, this is good. It's not as good as I thought it would be, but it's better than before, I
And
guess.
throw away the key, honestly.
Oh my god, you make it sound like you're in prison.
Uh,
Anyway, you also mentioned something about targeted artifact.
That's what I'm
enhancement,
curious
Tatiana.
about.
What's that about?
Yeah, right.
Some of these artifacts
so
are fucked
version
up.
5.7 is introducing a new artifact-related
So you really don't get much. Yeah, and obviously it does reset. So a new late game activity. I'm actually glad about this. Finally, we have 3. Also, it looks like they give you like a feather. What is that shit? So 153. So this gives you 450. I don't know what the reset interval is, but
item, Dust of Enlightenment.
that shit does look
Ooh.
cool though.
What is it?
Huh.
Well, we all know what it's like to raise an artifact that has potential, only for it to turn out kind of less than ideal.
Wait, is this just gonna be a reroll? Don't we already have that?
Yeah.
So
It also fucks
this
up the
item is
base
designed
roll
to help
stats?
with that. So, Artifact 101,
Yes.
right? We all know every 4 levels, a random substat gets enhanced as you raise an artifact to level 20.
There's probably some
But
people who
it
didn't know
doesn't always
that.
turn out the way you want.
Yes.
So this item allows you to re-roll the
Oh, so we didn't have this. I thought we did. Or I guess it's only Star Rail. and maybe Zenless. I don't know if Zenless has it yet, but Star Rail definitely does.
Substat enhancements.
So they're just copying
to a level
Star
20
Rail.
artifact.
Yo, wait.
Wow.
Before each reroll,
Oh shit.
you get to
This is where they don't tell you. This could also reroll the base rolls of the stat. So you know how base you could have like 3.1 crit rate or whatever? You could re-roll it, and then you might get like 2.7 crit rate, and you might actually lose crit rate.
specify the types of substats you want to prioritize.
Wait, what?
After the result is revealed, you can choose to either keep the original substat configuration or accept the new one.
Oh my
Okay,
God,
wait
it's
a
like
minute, that's actually
being
not
able
bad.
to resurrect an artifact from the grave. Like, we really needed
Oh.
this.
Yeah, really powerful, right?
Honestly,
Starting
fuck
in
it.
5.7,
As long as we're getting
travelers who
something.
participate in the new permanent event Stygian Onslaught
I like
will
the
be able
name.
to obtain a total of 3
I
Dusts
really like
of
the look
Enlightenment per
of
version
most
for
of the
free.
things here.
And the Gnostic Hymn and
Wait. 3 per version for free? That's not that much. As long as it always costs one. If they do the bullshit, and they probably gonna do this, if they do the bullshit where, you know, if you redo the feather, if you redo the fucking cap, the helmet, and it costs one, but then if you actually reroll what you need to, which is like the cryo damage one, the goblet, the circlet, if they force you to cost more than one for those, they're so grubby. They're probably gonna sell you this.
total of 3 Dusts of Enlightenment per version for free. And the Gnostic Hymn and Gnostic Chorus rewards will feature one each.
Oh?
Plus, during version 5.7, travelers will be able to claim 2 Dusts of Enlightenment directly from their
Whoa.
in-game mailbox after logging into Genshin Impact.
How
Yes.
generous.
Okay, let's just pause to take that in for a sec.
Oh yeah, let me
Oh, but I do have
Let me
a
absorb
question.
that.
So, according to the devs, the rewards for clearing the level 5 difficulty in the new permanent event can only be obtained by completing it
you can't
solo.
get carried,
But
losers.
what if that level of difficulty is a bit much for some people?
Then
Yeah,
eat
like
shit.
me.
Yeah,
Like in
well,
Dark Souls, you
don't
eat
worry,
shit.
I'll carry you.
Whoa.
Oh.
Well, I will come in, and the strongest travelers in Tevat will come in to help us out. Specifically, we're talking about travelers who have cleared an even higher level of difficulty. The
Oh?
characters used to complete those battles become exalted ones.
What?
Then, when attempting a level 1 through 5 difficulty
Wait,
challenge,
what?
other travelers can receive extra buffs by including exalted ones in their
Hey,
lineup.
look, they're using Arlecchino.
Cool. So
Arlecchino has to be
travelers
paired
can
with
help each
Emily, it
other
looks
even
like.
outside of
Man,
co-op.
bullshit.
I like that, and I need that. Wait, hold on. You mentioned an even
They're
higher
not
level
beating
of
this, by the
difficulty
way.
just now.
In
I
30 seconds,
thought
they are
that
not
was the
beating that.
highest.
Dude, they
Well,
suck.
clearing level 5
They're not
solo
doing good
unlocks
damage
a
to this shit.
secret
They
level of
suck.
Difficulty. Level 6.
Wait, what?
Dire difficulty.
Oh no.
Once you reach level 6, it's dire.
I really hope they let us mix and match artifacts. Like, I hope we don't have to, like, choose one domain. I hope we can, like, put, like, Noblesse and then, like, a completely new one together.
Streets. There are no companions to turn to for comfort. No promise of primo gems to drive you forward.
What?
So why
Just
would I do
formidable
this?
enemies and an unrelenting desire to prove yourself.
So there's no reason to do this.
Okay, that definitely sounds dire. So you're
Sounds
telling me
useless,
travelers really
unless
don't
you're a
get
whale.
anything in return for accomplishing something like that?
Well,
Oh,
we'll just have to wait
oh.
and see now, won't we?
Alright, I might have to do it.
Can't
Fuck.
wait.
All right, that's it for Stygian Onslaught.
Okay, that's honestly
Just a reminder,
interesting.
the
I hope it's
outbreak
not as
period
shit as
begins
I
the
hope it
second
or I
Wednesday
think it
after
is.
a version update, or 8 days into the new version. So
Oh,
don't forget
okay.
to gather your friends and get farming.
So you
when
have
the
some time
comes.
even when the new version
Alright,
comes
time
out.
to
Okay,
lock in.
cool.
Travelers
Oh, we're
might
locked in,
also
we're
be
locked in.
excited to hear that the next installment of the Traveler's Tales is coming in version 5.7.
Oh, I didn't give a shit about
Okay,
this. This one was
Slay.
annoying.
Last time was so much
Slay.
fun. We got to reunite with so many old friends and make a lot of great new memories.
Yeah. Why don't we
Wow,
take a look
I
at
skipped
some
all
of
of
the encounters
these.
in store for us this time around?
Yes.
Whoa, hang on a sec. So Toma's back in Mondstadt, and he's drinking with Kaya at the Angel's Share?
Mm-hmm.
How interesting.
I never
4
thought
stars
about it before,
interacting.
but
How
Now that I
interesting.
see it,
I apologize in advance if these are your husbandos.
yeah, I feel like they totally make great drinking buddies.
Oh, sure, they like to go.
I love
Oh,
him.
oh,
Looks
Nouvellette.
like
Okay,
he's
now
got
I'm actually
quite the
locked
posse
in.
around him.
He has the
Oh,
fucking
it's
Velocides.
So cute.
I love this
I wanna know
actually.
what they're talking about.
Oh, and it looks like Dory's
What
in
the?
Inazuma. Is she trying to sell something to Sayu?
Lily
Of
Pichu?
course.
Oh no, someone save Sayu. She's too innocent for Dory schemes.
Honestly, though, a crafty merchant like Dory could show up anywhere, and I wouldn't be
She could
surprised.
sell anything to
I bet you'd even run
anyone.
into her and not cry at some
Oh,
point.
you know what's so bad? Like, she's not my most hated character. I hate Diona the most. I fucking hate Dory too, though. Like, her gameplay sucks dick. Her thematic is whatever. I don't care for it, and I think she's just stupid. Not as stupid as Diona.
I wonder how many other friends will show up this time.
From what I've heard, it's quite a few.
She's a nod-cry,
so
man.
keep a
Fuck
lookout while
me.
exploring the open world, travelers.
Ooh.
Being able to run into characters in the open world is such a nice
Yeah, I'm
addition.
glad it's an
I wish
event.
it was part of every version.
Right? I know. It really makes the open world feel more alive and interactive.
Fuck this open
and
world.
luckily the devs feel the same way.
Oh,
The
thank
devs
you,
have
thank
said
you,
that making
devs, for
Travelers
peeing
Tales
on
a
us.
permanent event is in the works, so travelers can look forward to that
Oh.
sometime in the future.
Finally, Overflowing Abundance is returning at the end of version 5.7.
So you still can farm this any day you want. Whoopee.
Travelers can look forward
Fuck.
to double the talent and weapon ascension
I do like
material
the new
drops,
menu they
so
have,
don't
though.
miss out.
In addition, new envisaged
Okay, I'm actually happy about this. I barely use ball anymore, but finally.
echoes
Dude, can they give one for Nouvellette?
challenges will be added
Please.
in version 5.7.
Oh, for the Raiden Shogun in Shenhe.
That's
Oh,
it?
Shenhe's Echo is so cool.
Yeah,
I see sigils
wow.
and pops of red in there. Okay, girl. Very
Whoa,
fitting.
And
yeah,
the
slay.
Raiden Shoguns like petals floating in the wind. The purple matches so well.
So pretty.
Oh,
Yep,
this one
so
looks
if you
cool.
want to claim them, make sure your characters are ready. Travelers
so
can also
long.
look forward to some genius
Ew,
invocation
ew,
TCG
get
updates,
away from me,
including
get
new
away from
character
me.
and action cards. You can now add Malika and Sweet Lolly and Chaska to your decks.
You know,
Don't
I
miss-
will always give them this. As much as I really don't care for the card game, I applaud them for updating this shit. I applaud the Hoyo team, the Genshin team. As much as I hate them, they did not let this thing die, and they're constantly updating it. If you're a TCG lover, you are eating.
Miss out.
I think. I hope these aren't like terrible, that these updates they're doing.
Genius Invocation fans. Alright, that brings us to the system optimization
Yes!
that travelers can look
Yes!
forward
Useless shit mostly, yes!
to in the new version.
First up is an improved resource management feature for mobile players.
Useless!
Oh.
Simply put, it's a practical update designed to reduce the package size of the mobile version.
Wow.
Dude, nice. I feel like our phones will thank us.
Mhm.
Yep,
After the
cool.
5.7 update, travelers will receive a pop-up notification after opening Genshin Impact on mobile, asking them to choose from different resource plans.
Okay.
Whoa.
Under the
What about different payment plans?
basic plan, the
You can
system
pay over time.
will retain the necessary resources for daily gameplay and optimize the resource usage for some Archon quests, story quests, and hangout events.
I still haven't done any hangout event
Okay, so
except Barbara.
that means clearing
Sorry, except Noelle.
out some old quest resources to save storage space, right? But what about players whose progress is a bit all over the place? How does that work?
They need shit.
Don't worry, the dev team has accounted for that. The system will provide different
Whoa.
guidance and solutions based on account progress and quest status to
Wow.
ensure that travelers still have a smooth gaming
Dude,
experience.
the fucking frame rate on
And
the
when
phone
you
is
need to
so
start an
low.
Archon quest,
The little
story quest, or
Oceanid.
hangout
That quest was so funny. Like, I love when Genshin just makes things like stupid and like they call it to real life things. The little Oceanid.
event that isn't enabled, the system will download the
Stupid.
required resources as needed.
Dude, for you to actually stop your gameplay and download that, I mean, it's a necessary evil with this new system, but that's gonna upset so many people. And the worst part is, it's gonna be their fault, but they're gonna blame Hoya, even though this is an overall good thing.
Oh, Slay.
There's only a problem on the phone. She says slay like every fucking time.
Yup. So travelers who
Yup.
haven't
Oh my
updated the
God.
mobile version in a long time might be able to free up quite a bit of storage space with this optimization.
I need
Wow.
that.
And it sounds like a great option for cross-platform players who maybe rely on mobile more for the small stuff.
Yeah,
Bellies.
of course, if you don't have storage concerns, nothing has to change. You can
Nice.
just choose
We
to
can
keep all game
goon.
resources instead.
Hmm.
And this setting can
And
be
keep
changed
gooning.
at any time in the Paimon menu,
Hey,
where you can choose
Paimon,
for
not voice
completed
acted
quest
anymore.
resources to be automatically cleared in future version updates, or for all game resources to be updated as
So can you
normal.
do this on
This should
PC
also make it
too?
easier for people to try out Genshin Impact for the first time.
Yup. For further details, be sure to check out the
I'm not gonna lie,
developers'
that's a
discussion
really
as
good
well as
thing,
future
but it doesn't even
announcements across
affect me at
Genshin
all.
Impact's
That's
official
sad.
accounts.
That's an amazing thing, though.
And you will now be able to directly use fragile resin to claim rewards
Thank fuck.
from leyline
Thank fuck.
blossoms and common challenge domains like artifact
Wow.
and talent material domains.
So many of those
This also
too.
applies to the artifact drops in the new permanent event we introduced earlier.
Yay.
Fragile resin is worth 60 original resin, so that means you get triple the drops.
Cool.
Should save a few
I
trips to
guess.
the crafting bench, that's for sure.
Please. Please just get rid of condensed and add a reserve system. Please, you fucks.
Also, the adventure
You fucks.
handbook will now have guide entries for 40 resin bosses, which should be helpful if you run
Wow.
into a boss you're not quite sure how to
That
crack.
actually is really
And
good.
the
I'm not gonna
icons will be
lie. That's
displayed
actually
in the
good.
order the bosses were unlocked, which should make it more intuitive to navigate.
Nice.
All right, let's move on to some optimizations for the Spiral Abyss.
Oh, the fucking what is it called? The spiral power creep?
When moving to the next floor or restarting a challenge, you
Okay.
can now save your current party lineup or clear it with a single click.
Okay, cool.
Easy.
Nice little
And
quality
you
of
can
life,
claim your
whatever.
challenge rewards directly after completing floor 12. If
Thank
you're not
God.
satisfied with your performance, you can also restart the challenge directly from the finalization screen.
Cool.
Nice. Small things here and there really
That's
add
it?
up over time.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the artifact
So hopefully
fucking
these
things?
optimizations make for a better experience
What?
overall.
These are
Alright,
actually pretty
well,
good,
that was
but-
another long one, you guys, but it's not over yet. A mystery guest left a message for us.
We're gonna get a
so let's
nice
check
10
it
shot,
out along with
please.
the third redemption
I feel like they
code.
never give us a 10 shot. Genshin is so
旅人の
greedy.
皆さんこんにちは、
Oh!
鈴木愛理です。
Oh!
今回ゲーム
Oh, she's
原神
pretty with the
の
little
皆さんと一緒
skirk thing on her
にお仕
head.
事をすることになりました。とても嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。で
Arigato.
私は、スカークというキャラクターのアニメショートテーマソングの、スターオデッセイという楽曲を歌
Oh,
わ
so
せてい
she's
ただ
gonna
い
get
た
a
んです
music
が、
video.
こ
Cool.
の楽曲は全編英語で
Oh,
世
English?
界
English?
世界にこう届ける歌ということで、もうすべて英語の詩なので、
I'm actually
私にとっ
shocked
ては
they're going with
この
English
世界に
here.
入って初め
Damn.
ての経験で、
Oh,
と
so
ても
she's
ドキ
saying
ド
if
キ
it
したので
sucks,
す
it's
が、
not her fault. It's her
こう
first
皆さん
time.
と一緒に気持ちを共有できたらいいなと思って、今からとてもワクワ
Oh
ク
god,
し
I'm
て
actually
います。
curious how it's gonna sound. I'm scared because I don't want to be mean, but
歴史を聞いて、すごく強いけど孤独と戦いながら今日まで生きてきた、そんな強くてかっこいい女性っていうのを頭に置きながら歌を歌い
oh,
ます
she
の
fe-
で、
she faced
その
loneliness
気持
what
ちは
men
すごく
constantly
嬉
face,
しいで
and
す。
then they get pushed
この
into
楽
playing
曲は
games
ショー
like
トフィルム
Genshin.
と同時公開されます。皆さんぜひ
So this is, oh
見て
yeah,
みてく
okay,
ださい。
all right. So they basically just confirmed it. She's getting a music video and an animated short. So she's like Mavica level. She's gonna be OP. She's gonna be top of the top. Even though I think she's kind of look-wise, they could have done better, but it's Genshin. It's the top of the top for Genshin
はいでし
standards.
た。
Arigato.
OMG! An animated short for Skirk and a song! Let's go!
Yay! Yay!
So
Good!
exciting.
Yay!
Well, you guys, that brings us to the end of our announcements for this
That was kind of
version.
nice, though. I like that.
That was a whirlwind.
The Chibis and
Certainly
Star Rail are so
was.
much better.
So, what
I
are
hate
you
the
all
way
looking forward to
Mavica
the
looks.
most? For me,
Her Chibi's
I have
ass.
to say, although it's a little biased, I am clearly excited for everybody to meet Dahlia.
She's
You
lying.
know, I'm also really
We're
excited
only
about
excited
the
for
new permanent
Skirk and
content like
Mavica.
Stygian Onslaught.
I am
How about you
excited for
guys?
Stygian, though.
It's kind of hard to pick just one. I mean, I'm excited for my girl Malwika.
Of
in
I wonder if
Horror
this is
HD,
actually
but,
true,
like,
if they're
I'm
forced to
also
say
really
this shit.
excited to see Nebilet, my fave, in the
Oh!
Traveler's Tale.
Nuvalet, yes! Actually, I'm legitimately excited for that. I love
Well,
Nuvalet.
I'm really excited for. I might be a little biased as well. I'm really excited for Skirk.
Oh, wow. I'll be
I'm
voice
also
actors excited for
so
their characters, which
excited
makes sense.
for
They do voice
Dahlia,
them.
And like we've been waiting so long for these characters, and
Yeah, we've been
also
waiting so long for
Dane's
Dahlia.
Life, I'm so excited, and that animated short. Oh my gosh! And also, of course, the lore girlies. We're eating so
Oh,
well this patch. I'm so
she's not
excited for
wrong
that
here.
Quest.
She's
Yes,
not
I
wrong.
feel like it's clear from the last few patches
This is
that the
whatever,
story has
though.
really been amping up lately.
It's
And this
alright.
version seems to be no exception.
Yeah, right? I mean, pretty soon we'll be in our 5th year of adventuring.
I thought we already
Believe it.
were.
Feels like it was just yesterday.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So it feels like we're really getting to see how a lot of elements that seemed separate at first are starting to converge.
Ooh, the
And after what we
storytelling.
saw in the
Wow.
Dev
Not
Team's
better than
Not Cry
Fate,
teaser,
sadly.
I'm even even more excited to see how the story unfolds from here.
Right?
I wish I put more
And
time
we
into
hope
Fate than
travelers have
this.
fun doing the same.
Okay, so that's it for the Genshin Impact version 5.7 special program.
Yippee.
Thank you
It's one
so much for
fucking
tuning
AM.
in, everybody.
Fuck.
Ad Astra Abyssosk,
Ad
travelers,
Astra
and
Abyssosk.
happy
Up my ass, Abyssosk.
adventuring!
Can I get 5 big booms?
Boom!
Wait,
Boom!
what?
Boom!
What?
Boom! Oh, wait. Wait
Okay,
a second.
I like that.
It looks like another friend from afar is
Oh?
rushing over to share some interesting news.
Oh, wait, what? Collab? Food collab? McDonald's again? What's going on here? Oh, they're teasing Nod Cry. This is Nod Cry, probably. I thought Nod Cry would be more like, you know, snowy, but...
Nod Cry.
Yep, here it is. That's gonna be fucking, Shnaznaya, sadly.
Corroded by time. In the forest, where
Oh
the
my
nights were
god,
once
what the
undisturbed
fuck?
Save for a few rays of moonlight, the wild hunt's shadow grows.
The Witcher?
There are those who bear the name of Frostmoon, living where the silver light shines.
Okay.
Others carry the torch, fending off the darkness and cold with their blades.
League of Legends Sentinels of Light?
I hear that the stolen Fae still yearn for the
Oh, new
frosts of
characters? Xing Yi?
old, while the Fatui look to the stars above,
Fatui.
trying in vain to seize the
Where's
false firmament.
Capitano?
Then there
Oh,
are
is
the
that
nights,
Pintatore?
draped in the west wind, nearing the end of a
Oh my god, that's the fucking leader of the Knights of Favonius.
long and arduous
I
mission.
think.
My friends, of course, shan't be
Oh, so they're teasing. Oh, is that Alice?
It will no doubt bring a magical charm to this edge of
Okay, I might have to add a new character I want. I might have to add Alice. Dude, she has the little Dodocos! They look like they're so sad.
the world.
What the fuck?
And just as the stone craves the sculptor's hand, so does fate await your gaze.
Oh, the
Pour another
Welkin!
cup of tea, if you'd be so kind.
What the fuck
The
is that
story
thing? That looks like a
is
cum
about to
beast.
begin.
Wait, that shit looks like technology. Oh, damn. There's no way that was Alice talking. There's no way. We know Alice's voice. There's no way. Is that it? Oh. Oh, nice. They have a little calendar. Oh, shit. So, yeah, Skirk is coming the 18th. Okay, cool. So, it actually tells us how much we're going to get, too. So, we're getting 970 from that event, 420 from the other one, 420 from the other one, 120 from there, through yesterday to today, 160. Community event, okay. Okay, damn. Wow, I like this little calendar. I like that a lot. Spiral Abyss, Imaginarium Theater. They didn't have the new one in the Stygian whatever. Okay, oh no, there it is. Stygian also. Never mind. Huh. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna be honest. As much as I hate Genshin, I will say, I don't know where the fuck the artifact loadouts were. I really thought that was coming here. I guess it's next one, though. Or maybe I was just lied to and cheated and bamboozled. Regardless, this is, okay. Skirk, sadly, I think was set up for failure because, again, I think Genshin's just dated. It just really is. Skirk, unless they really start getting off their asses and trying harder, I don't think Genshin is going to be top of the top anymore. I think it still has great thematics, great colors, great I guess art direction. I think all that's good. It's just there's stuff that's just falling behind now. It's still good. It's not the best anymore. There are still some periods and like some moments in game, some areas that are really stunning though, but it's just not enough. Skirk looks cool. She's gonna be top tier because she's getting more than 2 trailers. You know, we've been waiting for her. They know that. I've been waiting for her. I'm still gonna get her, but it's nothing cray-cray, which is sad. Because again, you have things like Cratidia coming out from Mothering and Steba and Star Rail and all this other shit in Star Rail. Star Rail is like, they're animation creeping almost everything, man. It's sad. But, Skirk is okay. I mean, she looks cool. She's definitely badass, but just not as much as I wanted. But aside from that, I mean, the system updates are cool. This, unironically enough, and it's really sad because, again, it's not the updates I want, but these are actually meaningful updates. The big phone update is great. Even if that comes to PC, that's good too. Doesn't affect me at all, but still great to have. But Spiral Abyss one is quality of a lot of quality of life they keep adding. New permanent game mode, endgame. I really like that a lot. But again, I don't even expect them to get to the important stuff like the weapon banner and the resin shit. But aside from that, this really was not bad. Like it was decent. It was decent. So if I had to give it a rating, dare I say, I would probably give it, in all fairness, and remember, 5 out of 10 is neutral. Anything below 5 out of 10 means it's negative. Above 5 out of 10 is it's a good. It's a positive. If it's 5, it's just whatever. I honestly think this might be, and I might regret saying this in the future because they're going to piss me off. I would say this is like, I'm going to say a 7. I don't want to even give it that. I want to give it like a 6.9, but people might think I'm just joking. I think it's a 7. Honest to God, I think it's a 7. 6.9. I wish, but like if we had the resin reserve system and all this other shit fixed, that's gonna be like at least an 8 or above. Because it's sad. All I've been eating is shit, so I'll love piss when they show me that. But I don't think their games have this shit. But either way, all those stuff were actually pretty decent. The event I'm very interested in. It's auto battler. The system updates were decent. Everything was decent. It could have been better, but it was not bad. I think that's the general consensus I'm at with this. So yeah, 7 out of 10 Dalways, pretty good. I'm excited for Skirk, not too excited, which is good. I'm slowly starting to not even feel that much love to Genshin. I'm always going to have some love for it. It was a major game in my life, especially at a certain time. But not anymore, but you know, it's a good thing to reminisce on. Either way though, 7 out of 10 Dalways. Hope everyone enjoyed. Hope you watched me on Twitch TV/Tecnics channel. Tell me what you thought. Or don't. I don't know.